We are gonna start placing ourselves in the center of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, and we start doing spinal rolls. Vertebra by vertebra, we go rounding our back. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, come back up. Vertebra by vertebra, we go back to the standing position. Take a deep inhale and exhale, chin to chest, we go for the second round. Feel each vertebra, how it goes rounding, and then inhale deep, and exhale, come back up to a standing position. Take a deep inhale, and exhale again, third round. Vertebra by vertebra, we go down, and in the maximum range of motion, grab opposite elbows, and we are gonna shake our upper body from one side to another, trying to release the tension in the low back. And on the next inhale, come back up vertebra by vertebra, deep inhaling and exhaling. Once in the standing position, extend the arms and we start bending the knees as if we were going into squat position. Inhale deep, and on the exhale, bend, lower the hips. The back, we try to keep it as long as possible in one line. Inhale deep and exhale. Then hold it there in the maximum, and slowly, without lifting the heels, we try to sit on the mat. Extend the legs, take a deep inhale and exhale, open the chest. Place the hands on top of the shins, and we are gonna get into a forward fold. If your back is rounding, try to bring the chest forward by bringing the belly button in, pinching the shoulder blades together. So we ensure we are lengthening from the low back all the way to the upper back. Take a deep inhale and exhale, forward fold. Imagine your stomach wants to touch the thighs. Even if you may not go as deep as I am going at the moment, you can also stay where you are and move the upper body from one side to another. Try to pinch the shoulder blades also a tiny bit more to encourage opening the upper back. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we are going to place both hands outside the right leg. Inhale deep and exhale, twist towards the right, readjust the hands. So we want to feel a nice stretch on the left side of the upper body. Stay here, relaxing the head. Inhale, come to center, and exhale, directly twist towards the left. Inhale deep and exhale, twist a tiny bit more. Try to extend the right arm. So now we are able to stretch a bit deeper the right side of the upper body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we go into the butterfly position. We are gonna start bouncing a tiny bit our knees. And in each exhalation, trying to open our hips a tiny bit more. You can round the back, go backwards, and then inhale, pinch the shoulder blades and come back towards the front. Try to keep your chest open. Place the hands on top of the knees, and we are gonna extra open our hips. Push first with the left hand, the left knee away. Exhale deep, inhale, go back to center, and on the next exhale, we push with the right hand, the right knee away. Inhale deep and then fully exhale. From here, we are gonna go into a low lunge position. Having the front foot a tiny bit closer to the opposite knee than in the usual low lunge position. We are gonna focus on the mobility of our heel. That's why we want to have that foot closer to the knee. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring the knee as forward as you can and then go back to center. Inhale deep and exhale, and let's go for 3 more. 2 and 1. Hold the position there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, go back to center. Let's switch sides. Place the left foot in front and not too far away from the right knee. Exhale, bring the knee as forward as you can for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it there in our full range of motion for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, try to bring the back foot to the front. And we are gonna go to a side lunge stretch, having both hands on the floor and the left leg extended. From here, we sit backwards and then try to lift up without using the hands. Inhale deep and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Sit backwards and lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, we are gonna place the hands on the floor and move from one side to another, trying to feel that opening or that stretch on the hips. And we will upgrade now the movement. So we are gonna try to go from one side to another without using the hands. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and extend the legs. We do another soft forward fold, but in this case we are gonna focus on flexing the feet. So imagine you want to bring the toes towards the shin. If you don't reach the feet, then you can grab a block and a strap around it. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Push the block against the feet and try to feel a stretch. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are gonna go back to this low lunge position. We are gonna extend the front leg and flex the foot. With the opposite hand, we try to grab the foot and pull it towards us. The other hand can be on top of a chair, sofa, or on the wall. The upper body wants to come forward. We go into this stretch and then slowly take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, try to sit backwards. Go back to the center and switch sides. Extend the left leg. Use the opposite hand if possible, and if not, you use the same side hand to grab the flexed foot and come forward, trying to keep the chest as open as possible. Inhaling and exhaling, we keep this position for a couple of breaths. The more intense it gets, the deeper you need to start exhaling. And then slowly on the next exhalation, try to sit backwards on the mat and hold the stretch for a couple of breaths. And then we are gonna meet into a standing position in the middle of the mat to get a bit deeper into our hips. The exercise we are gonna be doing is this one. We're keeping the heels on the floor. We are gonna basically squat as much as possible, trying to keep the elbows inside the knees. If doing this exercise your heels are lifting, then we need to get 2 blocks or 2 books to support our heels. Let's meet into a standing position. Those with the blocks have half of the foot on top of the block, so basically the heel on top of the block, and you can just test it first how it feels like going down, and if you can keep the elbows inside the knees. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's meet everyone into this yogi squat position, and we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the next inhale, look to the front, open the chest, and exhale, come back up. And now we are gonna make it a bit more dynamic. So from a standing position, we are gonna start getting into this squat and then come back up directly. So we really don't hold it there low. Inhale deep and exhale, go down. Inhale and exhale. Get a bit deeper, so feel how the hips are warming up even more, how the thighs are also working, the glutes of course, and belly button softly in towards the spine so you can keep the low back as long as possible. I'm gonna take away now the blocks. You can also have a rest. If you want, you can continue doing this exercise for about 5 more rounds of this yogi squat to standing, ensuring your hips stay warm. And after the last one, you can bring the hands forward and try to enter in your crow position. I hope you enjoy the class and you feel your hips, the heels. Nice job, and see you in the next class.